Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the first fight of the new wave of support for V Revival. Wave 3 is going to begin with a bang. Clan Collection Volumes 11, 12, and Born Again Team Striders are all going to be releasing in the following couple of weeks here. And to start off this great wave of new support, we've got ourselves a headliner fight between two rival Paladin clans. Up in the top corner, bearing the red gloves, we've got Thunderfire with the Gold Paladin clan and the much anticipated Golden Holy Sword Gurguit leading the charge. How are we doing?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Yeah, I'm doing great. This is fun. I love this deck. It's so much fun, and I'm hoping everyone here loves it too.
Hell yeah, brother. And I feel the same thing, as down in the bottom corner, bearing the blue gloves, it's yours truly, bearing the new Claret Sword Dragon, which may be a bit strange for folks, as we just got a wave of Claret support. But you see, that was for Claret from the V-Series original version, which focused on a restanding Vanguard. Now, we've brought forth the Supremacy Dragon Claret Sword Dragon, which focuses on its tried and true G-Series tactics. And I'm going to show exactly what that entails in this fight. Now, this is going to be the first of not one, not two, oh no, 15. That's right, you counted right. 15 whole fight videos showcasing the brand new 200 plus cards in this upcoming wave of support. And I'd say let's go ahead and kick it off with a bang. In which case, are you ready?
Ready and waiting.
Stand up.
Stand up, my Vanguard.
Vanguard. Promising Knight David.
Knight of Early Dawn, Pwyll.
We begin then. Throw. From my hand, I ride Knight of Diligence, Mazov. My energy generator is set.
I can hear the Kanzaki already.
You bet you can. Now, skill of Mazov. When placed from the hand. Yes, perfect. I can either add a Claret Sword Dragon or Fair Knight Pwyll, and I'll add my avatar unit, Claret Sword Dragon. Afterwards,
hey, wait a second, that's not Claret Sword Dragon. That's Supremacy Dragon Claret Sword Dragon. Big difference.
It actually is a difference. And now with all that said, but don't correct me, weakling. You will soon regret it. Over to you.
Probably, but this is fun, so I'm just gonna keep going.
He's like, knack. You may haven't gotten a good ride, but I've got a good counter.
Yeah. Speaking of, I ride Knight of Spring Sun, Conanus. First off, I will set the energy generator, and I will energy charge 3. Next off, I will activate Cole's ability in order to draw a card, and I will also obtain a Quick Shield and add it to my hand. And now, for something that viewers going forward will become very familiar with, I will activate the effect of Knight of Spring Sun Conanus. This is going to be a bit of a trend, let's just say. So, what Conanus does is, it Soul Blasts 1 card, if it's on the Vanguard circle, and looks at the top 7 cards of the deck. And so, I add a card with the Rally ability from those top 7 to my hand. So, I will choose to add a Carinus to my hand.
Very nice. Alright then. So, it looks like you added a card with a new keyword. What does the Rally ability entail, Thunder?
Now, the Rally ability is, if the viewers have played Unite, it is somewhat similar. Rally, like Unite, also triggers when a certain amount of cards are called to either the Rear Guardian circle or the Guard circle. But the thing is, Rally doesn't cap out at just 2. It can go up to 3, it can go up to 5, it can go up to 1 even. Like, the sky is the limit on Rally abilities. And that's what makes this deck so fun, because the more you call, the more you just gain more benefits.
Now that's Gold Paladin.
That is indeed Gold Paladin. I will proceed to battle phase and just attack the Vanguard for 8.
I don't got.
Check the drive. Oh, it's another Conanus. Sweet.
Check his damage. Death Feather Eagle.
Alright, I will end my turn.
Back to me. Stand and draw. Energy charge 3. And now I ride Fair Knight Pwyll. And call Greymew to the rear circle. Greymew will attack the Vanguard for 10.
I guard with Quick Shield.
In which case, Pwyll, strike at him.
No guard.
The drive trigger check. Ah, excellent. It's a draw trigger. Drawing 1 card. Power to Pwyll.
Damage check. Salonius. No trigger.
Over to you.
I draw. Alright. Ride. Knight of the Remaining Sun, Henrinus. Activating the skill of Henrinus. When placed on Vanguard or Rearguard circle, I can Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1 in order to check the top 3 cards of the deck for any card I see fit. And then I put the rest on the bottom of the deck. However, since this is my ride phase or my main phase, I get to just Soul Blast in order to do the same effect.
Interesting. Conanus and Henrinus both have abilities to mitigate the use of counterblasts.
In that case, Superior Call, Gorboduc. And then the rest go on the bottom of the deck in any order I see fit. Next, right? Alright, that should work. Next, I'm gonna call a card that should be familiar to everyone. I will call Holy Mage Pwyll. Now with that call, Gorboduc's effect will activate. Since there were 2 or more rear guards that have been called this turn, at 5,000 power. And now, I will also, in order to actually, hit your Vanguard, I will call out a Knight of Insolation Carinus as well. That should be everything. I will now proceed to battle phase. I will first go with a boost from Gorboduc. Pwyll will attack. Now, Pwyll's skill activates. When attacking while boosted, look at the top 3 cards of the deck and select any card I want from among them. I will Superior Call Golden Gurguit.
Ooh, anyone. Oh, wow. I did not expect Gurguit to come out that way. It's interesting, too. That second effect there, that second auto effect is mighty familiar. So as a little bit of as a context about it, back in V-Series, we have what's known as a Ride Fixer. These are a series of grade 2s that were given to each of the 24 clans, which allowed you to discard them as long as your Vanguard was a grade 1 or less, in order to tutor for a grade 2 or less card. They were basically, as the name implies, ways to fix your rides. Now, unfortunately, the one that was given to Gold Paladin, Tutor, was frankly very busted, and it blew into a lot of problems for the clan. So we ultimately had to disembar it from play in V Revival. So in exchange, we did promise that we would release a actual Ride Fixer with a more balanced effect, and here he is, Pwyll, going right into action.
I'll be honest, I don't know why someone thought Counterblast 1 Call 2 during the battle phase was a good idea.
It's really bad.
I mean, I'm not complaining because I play Gold Paladin and it's great, but also I'm complaining because how am I supposed to fight this?
Yeah, it's very true, dude. I'm gonna take this damage. Damage check. Another Maze Off.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I was really hoping there was no trigger, so I will go boost and I will attack with Henrinus. So this is 17 to the Vanguard.
Moody. I guard with Astral Chain Dragon, activating skill, plus 10,000 power to Pwyll for the turn.
Alright, check the drive if I can. Okay, it's a Pwyll, no trigger. In that case, I will go Golden Gurguit into Greymew.
Necessary sacrifices. And given the state of my hand, let's do this. I guard with Blanc, using skill, Energy Blasting 3 to draw a card.
Oh, okay, I was really hoping you'd let that go. Alright, I end my turn. Go ahead.
Now, I stand. And I draw. From the summit of the tallest mountain, vanquish the weak all around you. Ride! Supremacy Dragon, Claret Sword Dragon. The imaginary gift, it's Force 1. And let's place it on the rear guard circle. Next, skill of Pwyll. When rode upon by a unit with Claret in the name, Pwyll moves to the rear circle, and I soul charge in exchange. Next, the skill of Claret's Sword Dragon activates. When placed on the Vanguard circle at the beginning of the ride phase, I can Soul Blast 1 in order to Superior Call a grade 1 card from the deck with plus 2,000 power. So, let's Soul Blast Maze Off, and from the deck, I will call There are many good choices from this deck, a variety. But I think for the sake of being conservative, let's go with another Knight of Diligence, Mazor. And Mazor is going to be called with plus 2,000 power to this rear circle, shuffling the deck. Next up, from that call, the skill of my Greymute activates. So, when my grade 1 or less unit card is placed on the rear circle or revealed by the ability of my Vanguard, he gets an extra 1,000 power for each of the opponent's Vanguard's grade. That's 2,000 power. He's now at 12. Then, let's not end it there. Because of this, let's go ahead and call Orphe to the rear circle. And
Orphe?
You bet. And I'm still not done. I called Nisa. Remember, these are both grade 1 or less. An extra 4,000 power goes to Greymute, putting him up to 16. Now, the skill of Nisa. Nisa is going to move into the soul to draw one card and give 3,000 power to a unit of my choice. And I choose my cleric. Very nice. Okay then. I do believe it's time for punishment. Now, my field is set up, and I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with Greymute then. This is going to be 16 plus 8 for 24 on Henrinus, a magic number.
Boo. Honestly, it's weird because I don't remember how to play around this. Because you're giving forces to the rear guards in Claret Sword.
Let's say, this one's a bit different from what you know.
Seems like it, yeah. Let's do this. Alright, I will intercept with Pwyll. I will guard with Candace.
Alright then. Next up, Knight Pwyll gains an extra 10,000 power because of the horse marker. And he's going to be attacking. And let's see here. Would I like to use Mazor yet? Given the state of things, no, I don't believe I will. We'll simply attack for 20 on your Vanguard.
I really wish I didn't use that intercept. I will no guard this one. Damage check. No trigger.
Very unfortunate. Now, Claret Sword Dragon goes in for the attack. The skill of my Greymute. When my Vanguard Claret and its card name attacks, I Soul Blast one card in order to give 5,000 power to that attacking Vanguard. Furthermore, I can choose up to one grade 1 card that is not a Sentinel, and I can place it on top of the deck or the bottom. And I'm going to choose to place it on top of the deck. And that grade 1 card will be Knight of Selection Fergus, who qualifies as a grade 1 as long as I have a Claret Vanguard. Excellent. Now then, the skill of Claret Sword Dragon activates. Counterblast 1. I choose 3 rear guards and retire them from the battlefield. Thanks to the skill of Tactician of Godly Calculation Orphe, she qualifies as 2 of the sacrifices. So Orphe along with Pwyll will now be going to the drop zone, revealing the top 2 cards of the deck. For each grade 1 or less card that are revealed by this ability, I retire one of your rear guards and give another 5,000 power to Claret Sword Dragon. As I've already noted, Fergus qualifies in the deck as well as the drop zone as a grade 1 card. Thus, these are 2 grade 1 or less being revealed by this ability. So now, I'll vanquish Carinus and Gorboduc from this battlefield. An extra 10,000 power goes to Claret Sword Dragon, but I'm still not done. Now, I counterblast once again in order to use the skill of Pwyll. When he's retreated by the ability of Claret Sword Dragon, I can counterblast one to return him to the battlefield, fresh as new. There it is. My abilities have all been manifested. This will be 31,000 with a twin drive on Henrinus.
I find it funny that this completely original effect managed to counterblast 1, retire 3 rear guards, reveal 2 grade 1s from the deck, and add them to the hand. I've never seen that before.
Never ever seen that before. Yeah, guys.
Never seen that before.
but it's really cool though. That
is really
not
cool.
like
I'm
a
not
combo,
denying
right?
Yeah, I'm not denying it. It's really cool because for Blade Master as well, Blade Master's effect is very reminiscent of Ziegenberg. So it's like it's really nice to see stride effects that are like associated with these decks be like baked into these decks so nicely, and it's super nice to see. Regardless, all of that is just to say I'm stalling and I'm trying to figure out a way to guard. but it does not look like I can. So I'm just going to no-guard this and hope for the best.
Cleric Sword Dragon, punish him. Check 1, no trigger. And the second check, no trigger. Knight.
Never punish! This is the best. No trigger. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Pwyll, now with support from Mazor. This is 30,000 on Henrinus.
Yeah, can't guard that one either. No guard.
In which case, I pass the turn over to you.
Alright, stand and draw. Okay, I will energy charge 3. Okay, let's do this. The golden rays of the sun shine on the hearts of the downcast. Rally the noble souls and fight for a brighter tomorrow. Witness the blazing sun that's destined to rise. I ride. Golden holy sword, Gurguit. Imaginary gift, Axel 2.
Cinema
I draw
right chant.
1 card. But I'm not done yet. Activate the skill of Henrinus. I soul charge 1. And then superior call Henrinus. And now, just remind me, what phase is it again?
This would be the ride phase.
Which means I can activate Henrinus' ability. I Soul Blast my remaining card in order to look at the top 3 cards of the deck and call one to the rear guard and put the rest on the bottom in any order I see fit. So I'm going to go for this one. I will call Falcon Knight of the Azure.
Furthermore, that puts you at Rally 2. I see things are heating up.
Indeed. Yeah, for the audience, I'm going to use the counter below the 20 as my number of calls that turn. So, alright, let's do this. I am going to, because I, can, I will activate Gurgit's Rally 2. I will counter plus 1. I will have to discard a card from my hand. So I will discard a... I'll have to discard a Conanus. And now Gurguit will gain a skill. Actually, he'll gain 2 skills. But the first one will only activate when it attacks. So I will just do the second one. So Gurgit's effect is, if the opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, all units get 1000 power for each of my front row RC. So with the XL circle, I have 5, meaning all of my units gain an extra 5000.
It's a front row rear circle. You only have access to 3 front row rear circles.
I mean, just front row rear circles. So it's 1, 2. I can't count. I am so sorry.
Do math better, you fool!
I can't! That's why I'm failing all my classes. I will... Alright. The bad math aside, I will activate Falcon Knight of the Azure, because this math I can actually do properly. I will send a soul, draw a card, and give 3000 to Henrinus. Okay, that math I can do well, so I'm okay with. I'm okay with this. I will then do this. I will call. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. I will call a Carinus from hand. This puts me at Rally 3. Now, Carinus' Rally 3 will activate. I will rest itself in order to give any unit of my choice an extra 4000. I will choose... I will choose Henrinus. And now, if my Vanguard is greater or greater, and I did not countercharge this turn, I get to put a rear guard that is grade 1 or above, that isn't Carinus himself, on the bottom of the deck. And I will get to countercharge. So I will countercharge this one.
And you get to put back the Gurguit while you're at it, because he was somewhat of a waste. How sublime.
Yeah. He was... You could say it. He was a waste. That's fine. I will then... immediately use up that counterblast. I will call a Conanus. Now, Conanus' effect changes on whether he's on the Vanguard circle or Rearguard circle. Since he's on Rearguard now, I am forced to counterblast one in order to do the top 7 check for a rally ability.
And for those in the
Which
audience,
I
this
will-
is basically an archetypal type of search effect. There are various keywords they'll be releasing as we go deeper into this set reveal. So all of them are going to have the somewhat Conanus clause, as it were.
I will, this is honestly kind of sad, but I cannot add another Conanus off of Conanus, but I will choose to add Arvirarkus instead. Knight of the Scorching Sun.
Okay, now that is not a weakling. That is a sick-ass art.
It's a cool art. It is a very cool art.
I am
okay.
the sun that is approaching.
Alright, let's do this then. That is... Okay... Yeah, with Conanus I'm rally 4. So, I will now do this. I will call... Because I know you have retire, so I'm trying to plan this out in a way that is like really cool. I will... You go back. You go back. You two go back.
He's running the calcs out in there.
I am
He's
running
thinking
the
hard.
calcs. I'm running. Oh, chat. By the way, calc is short for calculator. I'm using slang.
It's like those like fan dubs of anime where they're like, Kun is an honorific that is generally masculine in nature.
Yeah.
Senpai means an older individual in the same organization or school. Just a senior individual.
Sounds about right. Yeah. I
think
will
use a term for brother, usually an Yakuza reference.
do this. Yeah. I guess this is how it has to go.
This is the.
I will call Knight of Sunny Day Salonius. And
There are no sunny days in Shadow Paladin.
well, sucks to be them, I guess. I will then also call out an Arvirarkus. So assuming I did my math right, this should actually work out pretty well. I will go battle phase.
Alright, he's at
First
rally
off-
6. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm at rally 6, so this should be okay. I
I've
will
got
go
your,
Salonius into Gual.
But Salonius is 9k. What you doing? Oh wait, he's not a 9k.
+3!
Oh,
+3!
shoot.
Math works!
Oh,
Stay
F
school,
that.
kids.
Grey Mew will intercept the attack.
Man, okay, fine. I will... Alright, then I will... Okay, then I will think on how I actually want to do this then. Because this... I think I'm overthinking this. Alright, let's just do this. I will go in with Golden Holy Sword Gurguit. I will now, first off, I will activate Salonius' effect. I will, when my Vanguard is attacked, rally 2, or when it attacks, I will Energy Blast 3, send it to the bottom of the deck, and draw a card. But if another Salonius was not sent, I get to choose my Vanguard with Gurguit, and give it the effect that all of my units get an extra 2k. Which
because that
means...
stacks with Gurgit's 5,000.
Which means the 5k I was talking about actually happened. I was just way too early.
Oh, not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I was talking about.
It's still weak.
It's fine, because now Golden Holy Sword's second effect that I was talking about will activate. I will check the top 7 cards of the deck and superior call any card I want. I will call... I'm so tempted to just call this one card, but there's no way that it's actually gonna hit. So I'm gonna do the funny quote-unquote play and call Gorboduc. I'll call it to the back row.
Oh, but don't you wish to attack with it?
What do you mean? I'm of course gonna attack with it, because Gurguit gives the effect to attack and intercept from the back row to whatever he calls.
Very
and
nice.
it also gets 10,000 shield and intercept.
So, let's read this off. It gets 10,000 shield, the intercept ability, the ability to thus intercept from the back row, and also attack from the back row. Honestly, I see why you CB'd and discarded for that. That is a great ability.
It's great. And it's a 20k shield too, because the grade 1s are like actually relevant in this format.
The coolest thing about that, you can call a PG. You can actually just do that. That's
call
awesome,
a PG.
dude.
I didn't see one. That was gonna be the play, but I didn't see one. But Gorboduc is fine, I'll be honest, because he gets the ability if two or more rear guards were called this turn, and there were like 7 called.
Yeah,
so
probably 7.
I think we're past that.
Okay. So for all that, that's still 17. So I'm gonna go up to 28 for a 2 to pass. Force number is
fine by me. I will check the twin drive. First check, no trigger. Okay. Second check, no trigger. Okay, thanks guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Guys. Perfectly fine. Gorboduc can still swing. This is 18k Vanguard.
Let's see your other two. How large will Henrinus be when he attacks?
Okay, I was saving this for later, but Henrinus also has Rally 3, which will give him an extra 3k, so this is going to be 24.
I see. Because of the state of my hand... Right. It would be far more convenient to simply... God now.
Alright. In that case, I will go 24.
No God. Damage check. Oh, nice.
Dang it.
Heal trigger. We're gonna give it all to Claret's Sword Dragon.
Perfectly fine. I will go with a boost from Conanus. Arvirarkus will attack. First off, Arvirarkus will rally 4. When it attacks, I will send a rear guard into my soul in order to give it an extra 5k. At the end of that battle, I will return it to my hand. And then Conanus also has the rally ability, but not rally 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's got the rally X ability. So for every card that has been called this turn, I energy plus 3 to actually pay the cost first. But if for every card that has been called this turn, I will gain an extra 1,000 power. So 7 cards have been called, so an extra 7,000. Meaning this is 15 plus 17.
32.
Which is it's one shy of an actual magic number, but this is the best I could do, I think, so it's fine.
And then because of both 5Ks, that becomes 42. So that's still a 20 shield demanded.
It's still 20 shield. Could have been 25, but like that's fine.
That is persuasive though, I must say. Let's see here. How do I want to play this turn out? If I got this, then I'll be in a better standing for the next. However, I could potentially use the counterblast to make more vicious comebacks. I choose to not guard the attack.
Alright, at the end of the battle, Conanus' ability will activate. I send it to the soul, and return a grade 2 or above rearguard from my field to my hand. And now, with Arvirarkus' effect, at the end of the battle, it returns to my hand. I end my turn.
I see. You decided to clear
We're dodging control! We're dodging control! We're doing it, everyone!
Very nice. However, don't celebrate just yet, you fool. Now it's my turn again, and I will show you true punishment. Beginning at the ride phase, Claret's Sword Dragon's Neo Strider skill activates. Once again, soul blasting a card to search the deck for any grade 1 card that I desire, calling it to the rear circle. I call Gurguit to the rear circle, and shuffle the deck.
Hey! I like that card.
That's
my boy.
Gurguit gains an extra 2,000 power, and I ride Claret's Sword Dragon, gaining an extra imaginary gift force, and I'm going to throw it on this rear circle. Now then,
very cool.
The skill of Claret's Sword Dragon will now activate. We Soul Blast 1 in order to search the deck for a Grade 1 or less card and call it to the rear circle, yet again. Now then, the card that I'm going to call this time around shall be Knight of Insolation Fergus.
Hey, that's from the old set.
It sure is. Both Fergus and Orphe were support cards originally designated for the original Cleric Sword style. However, they were adapted in such a way as to anticipate the arrival of this cleric and support both halves. As, in other words, it was designed with future sight in mind. Now, let us go ahead and call another card to the field. A very useful card, might I say. I call Holy Mage Ildona to the field.
Okay.
Let's do this. Power is going to be granted to both of these cards because of the force marker. And it's time to begin battle. Now then, I attack with my Maze Orphan support. This is going to be 28 on your Vanguard.
Alright, Gorboduc intercepts for 32.
Interesting. Alright then. Next up, let's go ahead and attack with the Vanguard. Now, activating the skill of Cleric Sword Dragon, but before I do that, why not use Fergus first? See, Fergus has the ability that when he goes in for the strike, I can discard any card of my choosing from the hand. And I'm going to choose to discard another Pwyll. Then, for every grade 1 card in my drop zone, my Vanguard receives 1,000 power. Pwyll will qualify only in the deck of the rear circle, so the actual number of grade 1s is 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be an extra 3,000 power granted to my Vanguard. Then, because you're grade 3 or greater, he gets an extra drive. It gets even better now. Because, prepare for this. Cleric Sword Dragon, show him your might! Counterblasting 1 and retiring 3 rear guards. I retire Pwyll, Mazorf, and Gurguit. By doing this, I can now reveal the top 2 cards of the deck. 2 grade 1 cards were revealed. Excellent. An extra 10,000 power is now granted to my Vanguard. Then a variety of skills will now proc in this instance. With the skill of Mazorf, when he's retired from the ability of my Vanguard declared in its name, I bind Mazorf and bot deck a non-sentinel normal unit from the drop zone to the bottom of that deck. Then, after this, you would choose a rear guard to retire, but you cannot. So instead, I will countercharge 1 and soul charge 1. So I bind. And let's recur back to the bottom of the deck yet another Maze, for he's a key card in my strategy. Soul Charge. Counter-charge 1.
Death Spray Dragon? Okay, well, I'm pretty glad because, like, at least Gurguit was just did nothing. He was called for no reason.
Are you sure about that? Skill of Gurguit. When Gurguit is retreated by my Vanguard's ability, I can Energy Blast 3 or Counter Blast 1 to activate 1 of 2 skills. I can either draw a card or, alternatively, option B. He calls himself to a back row rear circle, power plus 5,000. So you see, he wasn't wasted. If anything, he gained a power boost from the 2,000 from Cleric now to a whopping 5,000. May not be much, but it makes magic numbers. Especially when you consider that I now counterblast 1 to once again resurrect the Fahrenheit Pwyll that was retreated. This time, though, he's even stronger than before. Pwyll gains 5,000 power because the opponent's at grade 3 or greater. Alright then, I've now accomplished every skill that I desire to look out for. One more thing to note, Cleric Sword Dragon, when he activates his awesome ability, regardless of the results where he sees on the top 2, should the opponent's Vanguard be grade 3 or greater, he also goes critical. Now, total power, 36, 2 critical, 3 drive. What will you do?
Alright. This, Perfect Guard.
So you had it. Nevertheless, a twin drive check. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. No trigger. However, I wouldn't celebrate yet, weakling. Now, attacking with supports. This is going to be...
What's the third check? Oh man, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
I'm glad you reminded me about my triple drive.
Man, should not have mentioned it. Should not have mentioned
Mazor,
that.
a perfect target. Alright then. We're gonna give 10,000 power over to Ildona. Now then, this is gonna be 4, 25 plus 13 for 38 on Gurguit.
I will no-guard this one. Critical trigger. All effects to Gurguit.
You sound happy. However, I wouldn't celebrate just yet. My hand may be grown, but it's going to grow even larger now. I attack with Origin Mage Ildona, activating the skill of Ildona. I counterblast 1 and sacrifice 2 rear guards. So be gone, Fergus and Garubao. Now, by doing this, I draw 2 cards. Just like that. And if that wasn't enough...
Mazor?
Mazorf
Sure
is
you don't want
already
to retire
gone.
the Mazor? Aw.
Mazorf is gone, and Gwyll, while he,
Gwyll, yeah, I'm
can
sorry.
retire, remember, Gwyll can only be resurrected if he was retired specifically by Claret, but that skill doesn't actually apply to Garubao, who is a generic support for the Shadow Paladin clan. I Energy Blast 3, but this time, instead of opting to call Garubao to a back or rear circle, I'll go for his first eventuality, and simply draw yet another card. This will be for 33 on your Vanguard.
Alright, guard with Flame of Victory.
Alright then. And with that, I pass the turn over to you. How do you like that?
Not much. Not much. I really don't know. I really don't know what you thought it would be. Not much.
Claret's pretty good, isn't it? Kind of a good
Yes,
deck.
somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. But Gurguit still has tricks of his own, so I will actually reveal one of them now. You're not the only one with a Neo Strider skill. Gurgit's got one too. I will Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 4 cards of the deck. Oh, okay. I don't know what to call now. Oof. This is actually a really big decision.
Oh, I see. This Neo Strider clause, it's not like the normal. Usually, a Neo Strider activates when it's placed on the Vanguard circle or at the beginning of the ride phase, but you didn't proc this during when you first placed it on the Vanguard circle. Instead, it has a different timing. If it's the opponent's turn and you activate the skill, you can call it to the Guardian circle. I see.
Yeah.
This is indeed the Gurguit specialty, sword and the shield.
This is the Gurguit specialty, the ability to attack and defend. So I will, let's do this. I will call a Conanus. Alright, that's one on the rally counter. And I will, may as well, I will activate Conanus in order to check top 7 for a rally ability. I will choose to add a Carinus to hand.
Okay.
Next off, I will call a Knight of Remaining Sun, Henrinus. Henrinus' skill, it's just the Soul Blast. So I will look at the top 3. Superior call, another old friend, I will call Falcon Knight of the Azure.
Rally 3.
I'll be honest, that one was not by choice. I legitimately did not have a better alternative.
You know what though? It's pretty clear Soul is important in your deck, so it's good you have it.
Yeah. Yeah, you still need a lot of soul for this deck, so it's perfectly fine in my opinion. Okay, so that is rally 3. Now, let's just do the exact same thing that I did last time. I will call a Holy Mage Pwyll, and I will call an Arvirarkus.
It's so fun clicking this little rally calendar on the side, and you just keep going.
Yeah,
It's like I'm keeping track
now.
of it.
It's great. And then I will use Falcon Knight of the Azure. I will send to Soul. I will give power to. I will give it to Pwyll. Hold on, I am at 5, right? So this is that. Hopefully it'll even out. Actually, you know what? No. I'll give it to Henrinus. Henrinus will also have Rally 3, so I will plus. And off of Falcon Knight, I will draw a card. Sweet. Okay. This... I think there is a way here, because I can do this, that. Alright, I will then Gurguit here. I will discard Oath Liberator Aglovale in order to obtain 2 effects. I will give +3 to all my units. And the second effect will activate right now. Gurguit, attack the Vanguard.
Go, my what was it? My giant
My
metal
boy!
body.
My boy. I will do this. Ooh, this is spicy actually. I will. Nah, I'm gonna be lame. I will call the other spice. I will call Kinarius.
Oh, hey, that's actually really good though.
It's good. It's super good. I will use Kinarius because it doesn't say during the main phase. I will use Kinarius. Look at the top 3. And Superior Call, Listener of Truth, Dindrane.
Oh, bro, that's heat. You can do the counter charge now.
Indeed I can, but will I? Is the thing. Because Dindrane, like Garurubog, Dindrane also has a multi-choice effect. So I'm not sure if I even want to do the counter charge. You know what? I think instead of counter charging, I'm going to Soul Blast 1 and draw a card.
Okay.
This is going to be 15 to the Vanguard. All of that for a drop of blood, but like, it's fine.
Let's see here. With the current state of things, I think I do need to consider my options. So, your power bonuses are applying to the board, which is definitely good, but I do wonder. Hold on a second, let me consider real quick. Because
Kinarius also gets 5k if I call 2 or more this turn. I think I've called 7, so I think the 2 or more part is okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The 2 or more part is perfectly fine.
Okay, let's do this then. I will guard, and I think I'm going to guard with a couple of 10k shields here. So I'll grant you a Night Sky Eagle, and let's also grant you... How good is my soul?
Decent. You've got 2 great 3s in there. That's like winning.
That's usually good. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to make a... Yep, I'm gonna have to make a sacrifice of the soul and just guard with me instead of no passage. I'm not taking chances.
I'm at 15. That's 2 to pass.
Yeah, the Gwyle's intercepting as well. That's a part of my sacrifice.
Yes, we got rid of Pwyll. Let's go, dude.
It's like it's all he ever wanted was to get rid of Pwyll.
That's the entire point of the game. Critical trigger. Okay, nice. We're back in it. I will give. That's the thing. Who am I giving power to even? Cause I will go. Sure. I'll give it to Arvirarkus.
I'll tell you, I'm just happy that I didn't just say no guard to that. I'm like, surely he won't hit a critical here.
Yeah, clearly he won't hit the crit. It's fine. I will. All right, I will go with this then. I will go Henrinus next. So this is. Actually, no. I'll just go Kinarius. I'll go Kinarius if you take damage.
Let's see.
This is 17. So you got the 5k guard gods, man?
You know what's kind of funny? I do. You sound confident, but don't underestimate me. I am not one to be out of God so easily.
I mean, no, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually had like some test games in the past where Claret like is so chock full of like grade 1s that like 5k shield is such an inconvenience for it.
Honestly, is it too late to backpedal and say that's what I meant the entire time? I will now
brother,
go...
your backpedal is just to stay silent and have it be implied that that's what you meant in the first place.
Yeah. I will go in with this. So this is 23k Vanguard.
Me take.
Perfect magic numbers.
Me get. I mean, that's a great number. Like I do like that number. We're gonna give power to the Claret though. Smooge.
Yeah, this is Sag. Very, very Sag. I will I'm just not going to use Pwyll, I think. I will just go in with the Conanus. I will use the EB effect. +7. This is pretty good. So this is 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus... 9 plus 8 plus 10, so this is 27 to the Vanguard.
Yeah, and well, a little bit more because you got 3k to the board, so that means that Conanus.
Conanus
30. Is 18k, yeah, for 30. So because of the 30, that's going to be 10k shield. Well, I did explain earlier that 10k shield is generally what I'm good at, so.
Yeah, you got the 10k shield.
I actually do have the 10k shield.
You have the 10k shield. All right, that's fair enough. I will send Conanus to Soul. I will bounce Pwyll to my hand.
Very nice.
Actually, do I even need Pwyll? I don't even know if I have enough Counter Blast for it. I will... I mean, I'll keep Pwyll. It literally doesn't matter, I think. I will go with...
Why not just misplay and add Kinarius back?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's also just be memeing. We will be.
Certainly.
I will go Arvirarkus. I will affect send the Henrinus to Soul. This is +5. So this is 27, 30, 40 to 2 crit to the Vanguard.
Requires 20 shield. All right, I'll give you a bargain here. Owl.
At the end of the battle, Arvirarkus will bounce itself, and I will pass the turn.
This is a really fun game. Let's stand and draw.
This is a fun game, yeah.
All right then. Now then, energy charge 3. I won't be using the skill of Claret Sword Dragon. There is no need. I already have what I need off of his skill. Now, one more time. Ride! Claret Sword Dragon. Imaginary gifts. It's +1 to that circle. And now,
okay. I mean, it makes sense.
It's time. I've got even more surprises for you. From the drop zone, I will be activating the skill of my Orphe. Will be soul
Wait, Orphe has an effect?
It does. Orphe from the drop zone has a skill that states that when my Claret Sword Vanguard is placed, I can counterblast on a Soul Blast Will and activate the appropriate skill depending on which of the resources I used. Interestingly, it's also like Dindrane. So, in this case, because I Soul Blasted, I call it to a back row rear circle.
I'll be honest, I didn't know Orphe had an effect that wasn't this card counts as 2 cards.
It does. It counts as both binds and also retires. It helps both.
Yeah, honestly, this is very cool design. Right. This feels such a regular Claret Sword Dragon card that if you put it into Supremacy, it just works, and it's so unexpected.
Yeah, I like the counterblast still too a lot because you draw and you top deck it, right? So the top deck is either if you're trying to mill off of V Claret, or if you're trying to reveal top 2 off of a Supremacy Claret. So it works either way in that instance as well.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now then, because I did that, I've got a couple more cards to show you. So let me go ahead and show you my ace in the hole here by calling Taboo Evil Eye Blanc. Now, thanks to the skill of Blanc, Energy Blast 3, because I placed my Claret on top of the Claret during the ride phase this turn, search the deck, Night Sky Eagle Call. Alright then. And I'll just overcall
the
Blanc.
+4K? The +4K one? Alright, sure.
There's a reason why I call it Night Sky Eagle. Because it's much better than it was before. I call Fergus and the true implementer of your doom. Danger Lunge Dragon Call.
Oh, who is this?
Now then, Danger Lunge Dragon has a skill in the Vanguard of the Rearguard Circle. When it attacks, if I have 3 or more force markers, which I now have accumulated on turn 5, I can Soul Blast a grade 3 in order to give it 10,000 power, a critical, and the opponent cannot call Sentinels. And wouldn't you know it, I've stockpiled 2 grade 3s. And here's one other skill you may be privy about. We'll get to it later though. 20,000 power to Danger Lunge.
Oh, the grade 3s actually have a benefit. Okay, I was just joking before. Alright.
There's a reason why. It's my insidious win condition. So then, it's time for battle. I'm gonna start off the battle with Origin Mage Ildona with support for 31. I won't be using Ildona's skill.
You're not gonna Pot of Greed in order to draw 2 cards? Wow, alright.
Look, it's my deck.
I noticed that you don't have a Gwyll. I mean, hopefully that was the plan. I'll be honest, but I will think, because you don't have Gwyll, meaning there must be some other way to like get Gwyll back on field, or like, oh wait, no, Gwyll is not a grade 1 in the drop zone, so it's something else. I will. How confident am I that you're just? Everything counts as like 2 rear guards, so you can just swing with Clarendon and retire and retire Kinarius. So I will do this. I will Kinarius now. Kinarius is plus 10 shield, so this is 27. How much did you say it was, this attack?
So this is 31. It's going to require 20 shield. Kinarius so far is a 15 shield, so you'd need another 5k.
I will discard Pwyll in order to activate Kinarius' effect. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck, and I will guard with Gorboduc.
Aha, and that gets you up to Rally 2 again. Very nice.
Yep. And now, because I'm Rally 2, Kinarius gets an extra 5k shield, so that's fun.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now then, let's go ahead and attack with support. Now then, Night Sky Eagle.
Ooh.
This is going to be supporting the Danger Lunge Dragon. Skill of Danger Lunge. I'm going to Soul Blast 1 for 10,000 power, a critical, and Sentinel Restrict until the end of that battle. So this is going to be
what are you doing?
This is going to be for 51 with a critical.
51 is a lot of power. I will activate Gurgit's ability. I will check top 4 and guard with Mark.
Oh, right.
I can't call Sentinels from the hand, but I can call them from the deck just fine.
You sure can. You sure can. That's clever.
I will discard for Mark's cost. I will discard a. I hate to do it, buddy, but I have to. I will discard Arvirarkus.
Now, Clarence Sword Dragon with support, activating the skill of Fergus first. Fergus is going to get rid of Gurguit from the hand. And then, by doing that, I can choose my Vanguard to get 1,000 power for each grade 1 card in my drop and bind zone. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an extra 8,000 power.
Thank goodness you did not stop at 7.
Truly. And then he goes an extra drive. Then counterblast 1 and retiring 3 rear guards, or if I require 2. So I'll retire that and Night Sky Eagle, revealing the top 2 cards of the deck. Let's see.
One of them.
One of them.
It's okay.
We're going to retire a Dindrane and give an extra 5,000 power to my Vanguard.
That's fine. Yeah.
Then, I activate the skill of Night Sky Eagle from that other Energy Blast. Now, Energy Blast 3 and bind it. I stand a rear guard. I stand Danger Lunge Dragon.
That's alright. The shoe has dropped. Alright, that's where the that's where the power buff is going. Alright, that makes sense.
Indeed. And now you understand my true merit. You'll have to stop Claret, and then there's a Sentinel restricting Danger Lunge, now with optimal numbers yet again. And remember, Danger Lunge's skill is not once per turn, so by Soul Blasting the other grade 3 Claret, he will be getting that Sentinel restrict online.
That's perfectly fine. How much is this Claret? How much is this way?
This Claret is going to be attacking for a total of 36 with a critical and 3 drives.
This is tricky. And Danger Lunge, please remind me how much it is?
Danger Lunge is 33. It'll be 43 minimum, and then it can go up to 63 depending on my triggers. Maybe even 73.
Jeez. Okay, so minimum 43. That's okay. I guess that's as much as I can hope for.
And bear in mind, my drive checks have been mostly dry, so this will be dangerous.
Yeah, it will be. Which means I think I have to risk it. I will go like this. I will go bind Mark from drop and guard with Alessia. So that is 20 shield. And then I will... and this is forced, so I will guard with Clarity Wing Dragon. This is 47.
2 to pass it
2 to pass.
Check 1. Critical trigger. I bet it all on my Vanguard. Clarence Sword Dragon, you can strike down this fool right here and now. Second check. Third and final check.
Ah! Almost.
Critical trigger. All effects go to Clarence Sword Dragon. Now, bleed the battlefield dry. Shining Claret, despair.
Triple damage check. No
And
trigger.
the anime finish. Yo, that
GG's.
GG's.
That was a lot. Yeah. This was my hand, by the way. If it came the next turn, I actually think I could have made at least a bit of a comeback. But considering your hand, yeah, I don't think that was happening.
The key with Claret is the stability of it. This deck
Yeah.
has so many tricks and combos, and I was glad I was able to show off the Danger Lunge tech, because admittedly, Claret's Sword Dragon doesn't have much of a cutting edge on its own. It focuses very much primarily on its ability to gain back card advantage and resources, right? So it plays an attrition game with the opponent, but Claret's Sword Dragon, while it is a fairly beefy Vanguard on its own, it doesn't have that like win condition. So we put one in, which was Danger Lunge, and me and another beta tester, Scarlet, were really talking about this together on how to make it work. And admittedly, if I was fully committed to this combo, I would have put all 3 force markers on his circle. And also what I would have done is I would have like tried to spring for a Soul Blast in order to call the Night Sky Eagle off of specifically Claret's Sword Dragon, because then what happens is you get an extra 2,000 power from Claret's Sword. That becomes a 10k booster, so it's magic numbers of Danger Lunge. Shoot, if I had even more resources for it, I didn't spring for it. If I had even more resources for it, one thing you can also do with this combo is we have Gurguit. Now, Gurgit's skill, if you guys remember, right, it can either call itself to a backward restrict or drop when it's retired, but it also procs you discard it from hand by your card ability during your turn. So what you can do is, if I have the extra resource for it, you're kind of burning a lot of energy, so you want to use another CB to make this happen. You can discard Gurguit off of Furcus, and then later on, when you're using the Night Sky Eagle, who's been retired to stand up Danger Lunge, you can then use Gurguit to call back as a 13k booster for your Danger Lunge, who's on a Sentinel restrict.
Yeah.
So if you get another full column.
I had enough to basically block it if you got exactly 2 triggers.
Which is why you two pass, because either
which is why I two passed it, because if I used Aglovale, then I'm basically depriving myself of a really big attacker. If I use Carinus, then I'm depriving myself of resources, and if I use Henrinus, then I deprive myself of reaching Rally. So it's like I kind of needed all of them in hand in order to. I was gonna get Gurguit next, which I didn't know about, and my next card was a perfect card, but yeah, it basically kind of had to come down to the 2 to pass happening. And I'll be honest, even with the 2 to pass, considering your hand right now, I don't think I could have broken through.
Right, Gurguit, your big win condition is attrition, though, because look at my deck, I'm at 7 cards. I can't live
you're at
another
7 cards,
turn
I'm
regardless.
At 10. This would have come down to basically like because you are always triple driving, and I have call 1 from deck and then twin drive. So it's basically a race to who can use like the least amount of cards on the very last moments of the game. And yeah, I'll be honest, I think Claret does win that. So yeah.
I think also it somewhat comes down to scaling, because one thing that Gurguit could have done to push me harder is Golden Holy Star Gurguit here. You were using a lot of its skills so excellently, right? Being able to call correct cards from the deck and then using its kind of spin on the Neo Strider clause. But then there's one other thing about Gurguit that kind of flies under the radar here. Gurgit's scaling condition was 3k to your whole board, but it gets larger if you're able to rewrite Gurguit. Because if you can rewrite the Golden Holy Sword, that's Gurguit 4k to all of them.
Yeah, Gurguit here, and then was there not a Gurguit in my damage zone? I could have sworn there was. There was Gurguit there. There's one Gurguit in my drop zone that you retired, and I'm pretty sure I still have a Gurguit somewhere left in my deck because I put it on the bottom for, I think, Kinarius.
You did it for Carinus.
And I put it on the bottom for one of my skills. I just don't remember which one.
Yeah, Carinus ended up throwing it on the bottom of the deck.
Cardinus,
way back when. It was.
I think I saw it again when I got to Kinarius, and I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm getting this back. All right, fine, bot deck.
Yeah, that scaling is pretty important for you, and well, Claret also just kind of needs force markers to like push its agenda. So it's good to hold your Clarets there. But yeah, I ended up going Danger Lunge combo. I'm glad I was able to like do something very.
And the fact is, even with Danger Lunge, like you need 3 force markers. I remember this card. I remember this card now because I remember using it in my Mordred Phantom deck when I was like building it before, like original Mordred Phantom, which would have given you 3 way easier. So I'm glad that this card actually has some more life into him because I always thought it was a really cool card.
Yeah, it's a good concept. I think it's a lot more like well balanced because of the fact that there aren't really a lot of like force spam decks that you can do in Shadows. Now we more or less taken that out of the equation. Like, aside from theoretically Luard, but Luard has a really awkward time with Danger Lunge because it needs to scale to grade 3s in Soul for its drag drive return. So there's a natural synergy. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. This was the introductory fight, the first of 15 to show off the new wave of support. So if you guys loved this fight and you want to see the cards getting officially revealed, then head on down to the link in the description for my Discord. We announce all the cards and their reveal effects along with some others that may have not necessarily popped into today's fight. Both of these decks come from both a mixture of the Clan Collection Volume 12s as well as the Born Again Team Striders. So, we're going to be revealing a fair bit of cards from those, but there's other support cards from those clans that have yet to be seen that'll be featured in a couple other of the 15 fight nights that we've got planned out. If you're looking forward to those videos, then definitely subscribe to support the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out the next time I upload one of these. We're going to be doing one a day for the next 2 weeks, so it's going to be a constant stream for that hype train. You don't want to miss it. With all that said, take care and God bless. See you in the next one.